Hey guys, I just want to do something a little bit different with this video. I've been doing YouTube for about 15 months now, and I come across some awesome smaller channels that are just starting out, and I kind of want to share my experiences when I first started the channel and what I was using. Now, I started my channel back, I think it was July 2018. I had no idea what I was doing. Before I did start my channel, I was looking at some of the bigger YouTuber channels to get inspiration, just to see what they were doing, how they were shooting their videos and what they were talking about. And I found that when I started my channel, it was a complete mess as far as I was concerned. I was using natural light to try and light this room up. I didn't have a proper mic. I was using an iPhone 6 Plus, and I was using the internal mic, and I had the camera sitting on a couple of box sets. I think it was a Witcher box set and some other box sets, and I had the camera too far away as well. And the editing I was using, the editing tools, was really crappy. So if you are starting a channel, the first thing you really need to do is have a proper microphone. Like I said, I was using an internal microphone. It doesn't pick it up, even having it close. I did try to buy, I think it was a Rogue microphone, which ended up being really crappy because it was more for a vlog channel where you're holding the camera like this far away while talking. That kind of microphone doesn't work for what I'm doing. I guess a shotgun mic may work. I haven't invested in one of those. All I've got is a $6 lapel mic. That's it. You can buy it on eBay. I bought, I think, two for $10. It's always good to have a backup, because the original one I had, I think a few months ago, it started doing some weird things, and you can look back in some of those videos maybe from 3 months ago where the sound quality was sort of going all over the place because of that mic. So yeah, invest in that. The $6, you don't need to spend $100. Maybe somewhere down the track, if you want to do that, that's fine, but just keep it small. Keep it small. Honestly, this works. It does. And that should have been the first thing I bought, but it wasn't. The first thing I bought to try and improve the channel was lighting. And I got two lightings off of eBay as well. I think these were like, I got them at a really good deal, because I think it was like the last few left, and it was make an offer, and I got it for like $20. Usually you get these lights for about $40. They improved the overall look of this channel as soon as I got them. I was using natural light. Later on, I would put the bookcase where the window was, and I would use the above light, and that kind of worked, but it did give you like the shadows under the eyes, and it wasn't a good look. And I still see some of these bigger YouTube channels have crappy lighting, and it doesn't make sense to me, you know. And these channels are earning ad revenue, so I don't understand that. And you know, like I said, as soon as I got these lights, the whole overall quality looks a lot better. And a tripod is really necessary. It's not good trying to set up your shot on a bunch of collector's editions. Honestly, there's one video I did, I don't think it's up on my channel anymore, where it was on an angle looking, it was on a weird angle, and it's like, oh my god, I need to get this tripod. There's a lot of different tripods out there. I think I paid maybe about $14 for this tripod. It does the job okay. It's got a level in it, so I can, you know, get the camera all level. But there are better ones than this out there. But you know, I'm a small channel. I'm working to a budget that I can afford, and it's doing the job, and I'm very happy with it. So the next thing you need to know is editing software. You can get a lot of stuff online for free. I edit on my iPhone 10. So when I first started, I was using my iPhone 6 Plus. Got rid of that because I wanted to upgrade to an iPhone 10. I'm filming this at 1080p. I can do 4K capabilities on this, but it's just going to chew up a lot of memory. I've only got like 64 gig of memory on the phone, so I can't download. You know, I can't do a 4K resolution, because it's just going to chew up all my space. But that is one thing you need, is a good editing software. There's so much stuff out there for free. Like I said, I edit on my phone. I use a program called KineMaster, and it works for me. I did try editing on my MacBook computer. I did use the I think iMovie. It wasn't that great. I did try a few others. I think what comes to mind is Filmora, which is good, but there has been issues with it. I had a mate, Too Busy Gamers. He had a lot of his he did an update on Filmora, and it corrupted all of his videos that he was working on. So all that work he had done was lost forever. So I stick to something that I know, and for me, KineMaster, I edit on the phone. I can do layer, everything you see done on this channel, from different layers to all that sort of stuff, is done me just editing on the iPhone 10, and it works well for me. It honestly does. I got a young kid, so I don't want to be stuck at a laptop or a desktop computer. It's just I'm able to edit on the go anytime I want. And when you are editing, if you do make mistakes, don't worry about that. There's times I make mistakes, and I will, if I'm talking about a subject, I might just throw up a picture on screen so you don't see that mistake. I'll do an edit like that. That works really good. Gameplay footage is another way to get around if you make a mistake. And there's maybe a couple of mistakes, you can edit that and then overlay some gameplay footage that the particular game you're talking about, and it really does work well, honestly. What else is there? This is where we're going to put an edit in. And another thing you need to know when you do this channel, what topics do you want to talk about? What do you want this channel to be? Are you a Nintendo fan? So of course, if you are, you're going to be talking about Nintendo games. Or if you're PlayStation, it's going to be PlayStation games. For me, it's a whole array of different things, showing collections videos, talking about different topics, and that's something that I really enjoy lately. I don't want to try and follow a lot of these bigger channels that are raving about Switch and Switch games. It's just over the top, and it's not genuine. But what I've been finding lately for my channel is discussions. I'll share some memories of some of my older games, and I'll do topics on, I don't feel like a gamer anymore because I feel like I'm a collector, and it's just great to get in the comment section below and hearing people's points of view on that sort of stuff, and it kind of works for me. I can do Switch videos. I've got a great Switch collection, but I choose not to at the moment. At some stage I will be going back talking about Switch games, but at this stage I just feel that I'm having a lot of fun talking about, showing my memories of some of the old games from the 90s and the noughties, which is really cool, and having people comment. And it's really important when you have a small channel, any channel, if you have people leaving comments, you should be making the effort to comment back. I have a lot of fun talking to different gamers from around the world. It's so good to hear their points of view on something, and for them to share their opinions on whatever video I talk about. And that's really important to know that I don't work to a script. I tried that with a couple of hidden gems videos I did very early on. I find that I can listen back to that, and I know it's something that I wrote down and read. It's not free-flowing to me, and I need this to be spontaneous. I came into this video just knowing that I'm going to talk about helping maybe some of the smaller YouTuber channels or somebody that's starting out, and that was it. That's the whole premise of this video. I didn't go through my mind anything that I'm talking about now, but I think it's important that now I've lost my train of thought. So I think it's really important to know what topics you want to talk about on your channel, and don't think you're going to get a lot of subscribers straight away. I went into this channel with a goal of getting 20 subscribers in the first year. I had no vision of doing anything more than 20 subscribers, and I think within the first 12 months I got to like 327 subscribers. I'm now like 15 months into it, and I'm I'm close to I think 470. I'm going to get to 500 within maybe a month and a half, which is insane. It's not what I thought. It really isn't, but you know, I'm connecting with people out there. It must be the subjects I'm talking about, and that's another thing. Don't be afraid to talk about some of these larger YouTube channels. If you see something they're doing and you feel strongly that that is wrong, call them out, talk about it, have a discussion on your channel about it. Don't think that they're above you. They're not above anybody, honestly. And if you see something they've done, if they're talking about their humbled games museum, leaks in their basements or mold in their games room, and you think that there's something a bit wrong about that, you have every right to call them out and share your opinion, because this is what this whole platform is about. YouTube is about sharing your thoughts and your passions, and for me it's gaming. It honestly is. So never think that you can't call out somebody who is bigger than you for, you know, if you don't agree with them, you have every right to say whatever you feel. And one other thing with, you know, think about how you want to set up your shots. For me, I like to change this behind me every few months, just to change up the view. You know, sometimes you'll see Nintendo stuff behind here. At the moment it's mainly I think PlayStation and yeah, mainly PlayStation stuff, and once I move it around a bit you'll be seeing some Xbox stuff. But yeah, always try and change it up. I feel that kind of people will be interested in seeing, oh, what's behind there, I wonder what that is. That's just my you know, I'm just hoping that I can help somebody out, you know, starting their channel. You know, definitely made a lot of mistakes with my channel when I first started, with the lighting, everything. The sound quality was horrendous, and that's really held me back. I did have comments below saying, yeah, I can't hear you. I put it on the computer, they can't hear me because I was just using the internal microphone. But yeah, I hope this does help anybody out there that's starting out in a YouTube channel or thinking about starting a gaming channel. I hope this does help you. Honestly, if you can, yeah, set aside maybe $100 and you get yourself a nice little setup off eBay for lighting and microphone and tripod. And at some stage I want to do green screen work as well with a couple of projects I want to work on. Okay, while I was putting this video together, I realized I forgot to talk about schedules. It's really important to have a schedule when you're starting out on YouTube. 1 or 2 videos a week is going to help you. It's going to help you gain confidence on screen as well. If you look back on my first video, I had no confidence. It was just it was just unreal the way I presented myself in that very first video, and I can see I've come a long way since then, and that's because I just kept at it. It didn't matter if I was not getting any views. Maybe, I think to begin with I was only getting 10 or 12 views. Don't let that discourage you. It's going to be hard, but if you have a schedule, do a couple of videos a week, you're going to gain that confidence on screen, believe me. And also, don't copy RGT85 in the way he wears his lab mic. This is just a really lazy way he chooses to wear it. There are other ways to wear it on your shirt which looks a lot better and actually hides it. That's why I wear a lot of black t-shirts lately, because it hides the microphone. Okay, continue on with the video. Yeah, I really do hope this will help somebody out starting out on this crazy journey on YouTube. It's just been phenomenal for me for the last 15 months to be at where I'm at, and I've been picking up some awesome people over the last few months, like the Canadian gamer Greg Prowse, and this is mainly for you, mate. He's a fellow Brisbane gamer like myself, so I'm liking his stuff, but I wanna see him on screen. I want to. At the moment he's not, he's working towards that, I know, but I just want to see people like that, you know, starting out new on YouTube, just putting themselves out there and showing their passion for gaming. So hey guys, see you next time, and yeah, I hope this really does help out somebody. Bye.